Do you ever feel worried about the future? Like everything is falling apart? Then listen to the story, because it might change the way you think forever. So, stay till the end, because after the story we will learn some powerful English words, and I'll show you how to use them in simple and real-life sentences. So keep listening, keep learning, and keep growing. Once, in a quiet little village, there lived an elderly woman. Her hair was silver like moonlight, and her face has soft, gentle wrinkles from years of smiling. But her eyes, oh, they sparkled with kindness and warmth. Everyone in the village adored her because she was always cheerful, even when life wasn't easy. She lived by herself in a cozy cottage beside a large banyan tree. She had no children, and her husband had passed away long ago. Yet, she never complained. She would sit under the tree, chat with people, and always wear a peaceful smile. The villagers worked hard to make a living. Some were farmers, some were woodworkers, and others sold things at the small market. Some years, the rain didn't come, and the crops dried up. Some days, people got sick and couldn't earn money. Life was tough, and many villagers often felt worried or sad. One afternoon, a young woman named Emma came to visit the old lady. Tears filled her eyes, and her voice trembled. She said, "I don't know what to do. My husband went to the city to look for work, but he hasn't sent any money. My children are hungry, and I'm so scared." The old woman looked at her kindly and said, "Sit down, sweet child. Tell me, what do you think is going to happen?" Emma wiped her eyes and said, "I don't know. I keep thinking something bad will happen. What if he can't find work? What if he forgets about us?" The old woman gently shook her head. When we fill our mind with negative thoughts, our hearts feel heavier. But when we think hopeful thoughts, we feel lighter, and sometimes, good things start happening. Emma asked, "But how can I think positive when everything feels so terrible?" The old lady smiled softly. "Let me tell you a story." Curious, Emma listened. The old woman began, "Once, there was a very poor man. He had no money, no food, and no family. He sat beside the river, crying. An elderly woman walked by and asked, 'Why are you crying?' The man said, 'I have nothing. How can I ever be happy?' The woman smiled and said, 'You have the river, you have the trees, you have the sunshine. Look around you, there is beauty everywhere. If you only think about what you don't have, you will always feel empty. But when you appreciate what you do have, your heart will find peace." The man listened. Slowly, he stopped crying. He looked around and noticed the river flowing, the birds singing, and the breeze gently touching his face. From that moment, his heart began to change, and so did his life. The old lady looked at Emma and said, "You see, my dear, the man's life didn't change because of magic. It changed because he changed." Positive thoughts don't solve every problem, but they give us the strength to face them. Emma thought for a moment. "So, if I start thinking positively, my life will begin to change?" The old lady smiled. "Yes, if you wake up every day and tell yourself, 'Today will be a good day,' you will feel stronger, more hopeful, and more able to care for your children and wait for your husband with faith. But if you keep expecting something bad, your heart will sink." Emma nodded slowly. "I understand. I'll start thinking good thoughts." "That's the first step," the old lady said gently. Emma left with a lighter heart. Every day, she remembered those words. She woke up and said, "Today will be a good day." She worked hard, cared for her children, and waited with hope. A few weeks later, she received a letter from her husband. He had found a job and was sending money home. Filled with joy, Emma rushed to the old lady's house to share the news. The old woman smiled calmly and said, "You see, my dear, when we choose hope, we open the door for good things to enter our lives. Challenges will always come, but a hopeful heart can overcome them." Soon, more villagers heard about her wisdom. People came from near and far to seek advice. The old woman always said the same thing: think good thoughts, and good will come. The villagers loved her even more because her words had truly changed their lives. She had shown them the real power of positive thinking. My friends, stories may end, but their lessons stay with us. If you learned something valuable, don't forget to like this video. See you in the next story, where we grow our language and our life together.